What would you say as a co-founder has been your biggest learning, whether it's been a massive flop, something which was a challenge and you overcame it? What's the lesson that you've learned from co-founding AkitaBox?
Yeah, I think as co-founders, and entrepreneurs, and that's not something that like I went into life going, oh, we're going to start companies, right? Like that's not something that was in my mind. I think that the hardest part was, when you start something and you're three people, we were all doers, right? So like everybody's a doer. We all dig in and we get stuff done. And I think what's probably hardest about all of this is, the scaling part, right? It's, the business is easy, the numbers are easy, the data is easy, people are hard. And it's the factor that you have to bring in all these humans that all have different places in their life. They've gone through different struggles. They're coming at things from a different angle and all have a different skill set. And being able to quickly identify people's strengths, weaknesses, communication styles, where they fit, where they don't fit, and even how to work with all those different communication styles, I think has really been the biggest learning curve. It's been the biggest struggle point. Because if you take humans out of the equation, it all seems pretty simple from a doer standpoint of like, oh, we do this. But then when you need to bring teams in to walk through those gates together and then try to get everybody to have the same understanding, right? And the same expectations and be able to pitch it the same way, that's hard.
Also, it's one thing scaling from 3 or 4 to 10 or 10 to 50, but then you go 50 to 100, and to have that like ripple effect of the vision go through is definitely something I hear a lot of clients kind of stumped by.
Mm-hmm.
So that's super interesting. Answer me honestly, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done or you've ever seen at a AEC Tech trade show?
Oh wow, that's
told you,
that's a fun one. Wow, we'll keep names out of it. Although if they're listening, they're gonna know exactly what this is. I think the most, and I don't know if it was embarrassing or just like awkward.
We love both.
But I had a vendor at a show give kind of a party, and it was there like, hey, we're going to do this big thing. We were in a city that had water, and they rented a boat. And I'm talking a big boat, and they were trying to get people to come to their party. Well, what we realized when we got there is they basically, everybody kind of like found out about this and showed up. And so it ended up being all of their competitors on a boat. And they didn't realize it till we left the shore. And now you're out for 4 hours on a boat. And they basically gave their competitors free reign of all their clients.
Why?
Because they let them into the party on the boat.
Push them overboard. That's what the water's there for.
It was so awkward.